Who wants to fill in Shin?
Am I our designated recap person?
Yeah, do it. You won't.
Damn it, you guys. So, last time, we did some shopping. We got some disguises and some false papers so that we could cross through Valheim, since we decided that was the easiest way to get to the Free Marshes, which is where we think the dragon might have gone. Fen took care of securing some fabulous clothing. Some especially fabulous clothing for Garin, who would be posing as a noble, even though he already is one. And we contacted some dudes that Garin was familiar with. Turns out they're involved in smuggling contracts out of Valheim and trying to help them get to a life of freedom before they get fully brainwashed. They were able to secure us papers, forgeries that would let us travel through Valheim, mostly unimpeded. With that and some fake names, we set out through Valheim. We managed to make it most of the way without any trouble. We found one village that seemed to have been closed off. We weren't allowed entry on the orders of one of the Knights of the Silver Cross, so we opted to not touch that with a 10-foot pole. Then we ended up following a wagon along the road from that village that seemed to be carrying some strange black powder, which we also didn't want to get involved with. They broke down, so we just went on past them, and we are making our way to the northwest sections of the wall in an attempt to pass through and cross over into the Free Marshes. Also, Sumina and Pavu had an epic duel, a sparring match as a reward for Pavu doing well in learning to read and write. It didn't end well for Sumina.
It was the best deal ever.
Deal or no deal?
I mean, until someone else comes along that wants to, you know.
So how many arms have you crushed?
Also, if you haven't already, just you have transferred your sheet. Good, good.
Yeah. Thinking the worst of me?
Well, I mean, most of us forgot to.
Yeah. I never knew.
So yeah, how many arms?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you have two, so.
Now, hold up. I won the wrestling.
Oh.
No, wait. No, I won the drinking contest.
I don't
That's what I
know.
won. We didn't have the wrestling yet. Did we? No, we didn't.
Let's see.
So you didn't crush my arm.
I did crush your arm.
I was completely fine after.
We want to change that? Let's go, boy!
We have the same amount of strength. Come at me!
I will.
So, Jamie, side note, did you pay me back that, like, 300 gold for your noble papers?
Dun, dun, dun.
I thought it was me who paid everything.
Oh?
No,
Wait.
I covered it because I was there at the time, and you just said that you would cover the cost of your paper, and I'd cover everyone else's.
I thought I said I'd cover everything, but no, I'll edit that then. I just take 300.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll move it from our sheet.
Alright. And you can cover our next shopping trip.
Can anyone cover me a better net?
Nope.
You guys are bad friends.
Why don't you ask your boss?
I don't have a boss. I'm the boss.
You follow Fen around and take instructions from him.
I don't take instructions from him.
I don't know, it kinda looks like you do.
No. I am here to make sure Fed walks the good path. He's been known to flake on the side.
Speaking of walking paths, I think you all were in the middle of traveling.
Yes.
apparently.
That we are.
Alright, yet another day passes without any real incident.
Oh, look at that.
As you all are heading through a small forested area, out of the trees you see a building. Outside there is a sign. It reads Cassius Calmos's Curiosities.
Oh my god. What? What's
No, I'm
Hmm.
kidding. I'm kidding.
What
No,
is
it
this
doesn't.
random
Damn it.
stuff?
Oh, that was perfect though. Why not?
Oh, I would have died already.
I would have went in.
I mean, we've got new characters. You've never met him before.
Yeah, I would have known. I
What?
would have gone in. I wouldn't have known.
But either way, what do
I
we
know,
actually...
but there are rules to when and where you can
Good,
show
because I
up.
don't want it to happen.
So, what do we find?
A trap.
Actually, let me check my notes.
A mass grave. Wait.
In the event of roll 20 or nat 20, check. Depends on the region. Hold on, I'm checking my notes for this area.
Like I said, a mass grave. It's Valheim after all.
Well, actually, yeah, it is West Valheim, so
See, it all makes sense.
could be.
Yeah, but it would just be orcs and goblins and shit. It wouldn't be anything that mattered.
It might be old humans, because there were
Excuse
the
me?
ones that rebelled.
Excuse me, Jamie. All mortal lives matter.
Yeah, but that happened like 600 years ago.
Alright, so a graveyard wouldn't really be
I'm the medieval
much left of it.
counterpart of the social justice warrior.
I said they were ruined, but I think by this time they're fully explored and everything.
Like those events would be like, in terms of separation of time, would be like, if we're right now in the equivalent of like the Tudor Elizabethan period, then those would have been like around the time of the Norman conquest that happened, to give you perspective.
Yeah.
Like Valheim took over the Central Plains, secured the Central Plains about 600 years into its existence. Keep in mind that it literally came into existence when it was still just a small little town on the river, and just one of many city-states. Much like Rome, it very slowly kind of conquered the surrounding settlements and area.
I'm still reading in between, like traveling.
Wait, you can read?
I'm learning. It is.
Yeah.
As you travel for a few more days, you come upon a fork in the road. One will lead you directly west through the hills, and one will lead you up through the forest.
I mean, I guess we want to go sort of north-ish. We don't want to go too far west, or we'll just end up straight out in the plains.
As you guys are heading down the road, you do see like a small sort of farmstead on the side of the road, and you see like an old human kind of sitting on the porch, kind of just whittling away as he watches you guys. He's got like a piece of wheat kind of sticking out of his mouth that he seems to be chewing on as he kind of watches you guys pass by.
Anybody want to stop particularly?
I mean, if you think we need directions or information about the surrounding area, I mean, I've never been here. Garin, I don't know if you've ever been out this far west.
Probably to fight the orcs at some point, but we kind of know what direction we're going in.
I mean, to go west would be bring you to West Keep, which is really the last bit of civilization you're going to see till Lake Town. So for well over a month. So if there's any desire to resupply, you guys would probably want to stop there, or you can just cut straight through the woods to the north.
Yeah, enough supplies for like it was 3 months supplies we got, wasn't it?
I'm reading 59 days left, so we should be fine.
That's just cutting off.
As you guys start to turn to head down the road north, the farmer speaks up. Yep, you don't want to go down that road. Up that road's all sorts of nasty things. Mm-hmm. He continues to like whittle at his piece of wood. Plenty of people go up that road, don't ever come back, or they come back different.
Excuse me, Sarah, but different how? What sort of nasty things?
They come back, their eyes all glossed over. Like they can see, but they can't. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens? Some of them get real strange like. They don't talk none. They just kind of stand there. Practically gotta feed them. And then the others. Zarazona knows what happens to the others.
You mean to say there's a disease up that way?
Hard to say. All I know is that people who go up that road, well, let's just say that sometimes dead is better than whatever happens up there.
How much faster is this road than the road west if we were going to Lake Town?
Cutting through them woods will easily cut a good 2, maybe 3 weeks off your journey. But it's a risk, but like I said, y'all don't want to go down that road.
Well, if there's something going on over there, we should definitely investigate.
Well, if that's what y'all want to do, I can't stop you.
Smina's gonna kind of lean in and whisper to Fen and ask if it's anything that he might have any knowledge of, since he's a bookie sort.
You can say it, he's an earth. Mima?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's very quiet.
Alright, hold on. Alright, sir. Mary, would I know?
Yes. Yes, Mima, you're cutting out.
Ah, shoot, hold on.
Oh, you're fine now.
You sure?
Oh. You're just quiet.
Alright. Is that any better?
Yes.
Alright,
Yes.
so what I wanted to ask was, would I know if Sumina asked me?
No.
Ah, heck.
You're unfamiliar with these parts.
Shoot, friend.
Friend's just gonna shrug.
Yep. What I told them soldier tops a few days ago, but they didn't listen either.
Some soldiers have gone in and not returned.
Yep. They had a big old cart with them. They were trying to save time, said they got delayed on the road. So they were trying to get somewhere to the army, no doubt. Said they'd cut through the woods, save themselves some time. Don't know whether they made it or not, but I just get a feeling, you know.
I understand. Thank you for your warnings, Zara. Gonna motion for a group huddle. Away from the old man's earshot. Be like,
1, 2, 3 squad.
like, okay, so
For an old man, he has pretty good hearing.
Yeah, he has pretty good information as well for an old man.
what's the decision?
I love how I think Jamie's the only one who got the reference.
Me? What did I say?
Oh, I thought you were laughing earlier.
Oh, I did Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you start, I was like, oh, that's fucking Herman Monster himself.
Yeah.
I say we do it. Adventure on that.
Yeah.
I say we should go and investigate. If there is any danger to, well, anyone, we should, like, clear it out.
Well, I think that Valhemian patrol division is a danger to people, but
Oh no.
Fen?
He's just gonna shrug again. I mean, we could only die so badly if everything goes wrong.
That is unusually morbid. Pavu?
Morbid? No.
Smart.
Well, if there's a fight, then I'll fight it. If there is none, then it's not a waste of time, I guess.
Well, depending on what happens, fighting may not be the answer. We may want to just flee.
Oh,
Pavu, trust me on this. I've seen enough fights that I shouldn't have fought to know. Sometimes running is the answer.
Aye.
my mom tells me the same thing, so I believe you.
Very good. But I think with caution, cutting 2 to 3 weeks off our travel time sounds a bit too tempting to pass up for me.
It's agreed then.
Well, let's just hope whatever's had these people come all glazy-eyed doesn't bother us then.
That's not what we're hoping for, Fen. We want to clear this out.
No, I really don't want to deal with that. Out of character, I really don't want to deal with it.
In character, shut up.
Piss off.
Out of character though, if Selena were to go blind, that would be an awesome blind monk moment.
It's also
That is
until you
random.
realize
You
your
want me to get
That's random.
blinded?
Yes. No.
Alright.
I
We would
said
read.
that.
Oh no, I mean Maggie plays a blind character and oof. Can I smell the enemy?
Yeah, but he got cursed because he pulled from a deck of many things. He's a dumbass.
God damn it.
Still, like, I don't think you want to
Anyways.
play a blind character. Can I smell them with my
Anyways.
perception?
Anyways, we have decided to go, right?
North. To the
Yeah,
forest.
Oh boy.
To investigate.
Yep,
Oh boy.
yeah, Galen's going to don his armour, if that's the case.
Don his armor.
Yeah, he's Well, he's passing as
Wait,
the passing as a noble, so he's not going to wear like his full plate armor.
Do you have the
Oh.
legroom for that in the carriage?
To don it, I'm assuming so. It's fitted armor, so
Oof.
And the carriage fits multiple people, so
Yeah.
there's room.
I'll fit you.
I thought carriages have like
Oh.
luggage places on top.
yeah, they do.
I cut myself on a door.
Onwards.
What?
You heard me.
Cuts yourself into pieces.
Don't wanna talk about it.
I'm gonna get credit.
Don't want to talk about it.
Alright, onwards to glory and maybe death. Woo.
To the stars and beyond.
It's a bit too far.
I mean, really, it's just gonna be some like eldritch horror, and we're all gonna die horribly.
Oh wait, no, that's my kind of jam though.
Yes, that's why I asked you.
Yeah. It's also my kind of jam. I just don't know about it. Spoilers.
Wait, spoilers.
Hmm?
No spoilers. Stop it.
Fine. No spoilers. Are you alive?
So y'all made your decision then.
Yes.
Yes. We appreciate your warnings, and we will proceed cautiously, but we are set on going north.
Just don't say I didn't warn ya. Because I did.
When are we ever gonna encounter you again? Oh well.
Before we run into him like 3 more times in the forest itself.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't want to go down that footpath. People go down that footpath, they come back different.
Fuck, it sounds familiar. I just can't place it.
It's from Pet Cemetery.
Well, that's a while ago.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
No way.
There's
Great
a
film.
lot I haven't seen.
Love in a Hopeless Place.
But yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
Let's get wrecked.
No, you.
Woo! TPK. TPK.
TPK. TP. Wait. Why are we chanting for this?
I mean, reverse
so-
logic?
Psychology. We make
Make it,
make the
yeah.
dice gods think we want a TPK, so then all our rolls go against the TPK.
What if they call our bluff though? I'm pretty
Well,
sure
fuck
their
that.
insight's better than our deception.
You say that.
They are gods.
Who is?
The dice gods.
The dice gods are a cruel being.
Exactly.
It'll be
They serve
fine.
no man. Also, the dice gods hate me personally.
So just like everyone else.
No, you. Pinch.
With that, you all set off into the woods.
Oh, this just reminds me of the movie. Oh no.
No sooner do you enter past the tree line, and the whole world around you seems to dim and darken as a thick canopy blocks out most of the light of the sun. Here, the paved roads that scatter across Valheim is mismanaged. In many places, plants have broken out between the cracks between stones, and going over it. In some places, the road is completely gone, just a dirt path with a few carved stones in it. As you walk along, you can hear the crunch of leaves beneath your feet. Other than that, however, the forest is eerily silent for a place that is supposedly so vibrant with life. The trees themselves are old. This is an ancient wood, long untouched by man for whatever reason. Neither cleared for farm nor cultivated for its lumber.
Which is
And
odd.
their desperate bid to escape the darkness, the trees have contorted themselves into all manner of strange shapes, into great looming heights, in a desperate race to reach the sun. Because of this, all that is below has been left in darkness. And only those things, mosses, molds, and algae, that do not require the warm embrace of light, grow on the forest floor, amidst the various dead leaves.
Is it dim light or completely darkness?
Oh, it's dim light for now.
Alright.
Garin, correct me if I'm wrong, but Valheim's pretty desperate for lumber, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
So it's all the more odd that this forest hasn't been touched.
It is odd that it's not been cultivated.
So there's potentially
not in-
something in here.
Yeah, it's odd, but not completely unusual. There are forests that aren't suitable for lumber.
I mean, does the forest around here look decent enough to turn into usable lumber?
Roll me a nature check.
Uh-oh. Huh.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought I.
hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you now.
Okay,
if you-
good. Okay, there we go. Yes, alright. Anyway, yes, as I was saying, the trees themselves seem to be a combination of, for the most part, oaks. There also seem to be a few pine trees.
So, yeah. Good lumber trees anyway.
Yes.
Oh,
Would Garen have known anything about this place? Like this, or have heard anything? knowing anything and passing about the woods?
Roll me history.
Okie Ooh, that's a bad roll.
No, being from Valheim proper, you're not too familiar with the local legends of the West. Granted, many of the legends predate Valheim's ownership of the region, going back to the human states that existed centuries ago.
Could I mark our path with like a, I don't know, like break branches here and there, make a little stony triangle to indicate where we've been and where we're going, so that we wouldn't get lost in the woods?
So we're pulling a Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah. Well, it's woods and it's huge, so might
You'll
as well.
need to describe in detail what you do.
Well, I guess if there are any stones, I can align them in an arrow shape that to show that where we've been and where we're going. And if there isn't, then I can just mark some of the trees with a arrow mark, carving into them with my tools.
So just to drive home the point, whatever is in here is scary enough to keep away these Valhemians, despite there being perfectly good wood.
Yeah, that is troublesome.
Maybe that old man is more persuasive than he was with us.
I don't know.
Don't go there. Mm.
Valheim does have some powerful people at their disposal. If they really wanted this wood, chances are they could have taken it. If force would.
Actually, if you think about it though, most of Valheim, as in the main thing, is to the east, right? And they're just better off just getting wood from the Great Woods. Still.
I mean, why chop your own trees when you can chop your neighbors?
Exactly. No, you gotta keep your
I
own
think
trees
that's
up for
another
spooky.
quote for the quote jar.
Why does Mule come up with the best things?
What? No!
She's dumb.
Whoa, don't fucking diss her.
Whoa,
11
whoa.
brain.
11.
Do you even have 11 brain, huh?
I have 12 brain, remember?
Oh shit. One up.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Wait, we don't have a single intelligence-based character, do we? What's the highest
What?
int?
Hey,
What's
I mean, we
Fang's
have decent
intelligence?
enough int.
What's the
Probably.
highest int we have?
I mean, I'm on 12.
So am
So
I.
probably
I'm on
Fang.
16. Oh no.
16 is the highest we got.
It's
No, I
fine.
mean, maybe Garen has higher?
Doubt.
Nope.
Please.
Doubt.
11. I don't know, I think I've got 10. I think
Oh,
the
no.
barbarian.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He's the dumbest, yeah.
Oh, that's so mean.
What do you mean?
No, I'm the dumbest.
No, you have 11 brain.
That's true, but
Here's the thing though, even if it's less in numbers, the 11 brain is still superior.
To be fair, if you're bad in charisma, you sound dumber.
I think I have
Oh.
12 charisma.
Yeah, I've got 18.
Okay, so stats aside, we're marking our path and continuing along the road.
Probably very carefully.
Show you stats aside.
Yeah,
While
I'm
marking everything.
Alright, so we're marking.
Marking my territory.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm keeping my
Paul was
eyes wide
here.
open.
Paul went that way.
Damn it, we didn't teach you to write just so you could graffiti everything.
Is it
Oh,
just
come
a trail
on.
of trees saying Papa was here?
You say that, but I think he's just peeing everywhere.
Oh no.
Also like arrows.
No, but you gotta have the Papa was here. Just for flavor.
No,
Please.
no,
Oh, come on.
no.
I mean, wait, didn't you leave it on like the walls of Gotren?
I did leave it there, yeah.
See, it's gonna be
When-
a thing.
When we
You all
left.
continue down the forested path. You eventually see something up ahead on the ever disappearing trail. They're nestled under a thin layer of leaves. You see what appears to be a piece of cloth.
Is it on the path we're taking?
Yes.
Okay, well, who's gonna go up and investigate?
Familiar.
Good idea.
I'm just gonna order my, rat imp to approach the cloth.
It does so.
Is there anything special about it? Or is it just cloth?
Are you seeing through its eyes right now?
I mean, I'm asking it.
The cloth itself is black in color. It appears to be, it's kind of crumpled up, so it's hard to get a very detailed look over it. It does appear to have been sitting there for a while, as there's also some pollen on it from the trees. It also appears torn in a couple of places, and there appears to be a slight brownish stain in one area.
Shoot. Well, I'm just gonna relay that information to everyone then.
Can you familiar nudge it?
Yeah? Though I don't think it's gonna do much.
Well, maybe just like unravel it and try and see if there's anything under it.
True. Hold on. Imp. I am gonna have the imp shape change back into an imp. So that it's actually, freaking got opposable thumbs. And I'm gonna have it do what Sumida suggested.
You unravel it. The cloth itself is actually quite big. It appears to be some sort of a cloak. Probably for traveling. Garin, you recognize that on the back of it, it bears the coat of arms of the state of Valheim.
That's a Valhemian coat.
Hmm.
A state one. State issued.
So probably from that wagon that was coming through.
Could very well be. When you say rolled up, do you mean like rolled up as in like stowed away, or just like all crumpled up and...
Just crumpled up.
Okay.
And there's nothing under it?
No.
It's torn as well, so... Actually, it's been here for a while. It's torn. Is there any other pieces of cloth? Can the imp see any other piece of cloth nearby? Or anything
Not in the immediate vicinity, no.
Alright. So,
Can I have a look around for like tracks. If they got attacked here, then maybe I can tell what might have done it.
Roll me survival.
I can help with that.
Do you want to provide me some help?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Alright,
advantage.
roll advantage, yeah.
Oh my god.
11 is the magic number.
It does appear that the leaves on the ground were disturbed at some point, but it was at least a couple days ago. Looking, you do see, you can't really find a trail to see where they might have gone, but looking on the ground, you do notice that a few of the leaves seem to also have more dry, brownish stains on them. Upon closer inspection, you realize that it's dried up blood.
Okay, good.
Not much, however.
Yum.
A few droplets.
Okay, so if they were attacked, it didn't seem to be too bad, judging by the amount of blood.
But they did go missing.
Possible that it was just a small attack and they continued on?
True, true.
I mean, there are no
Uh,
bodies or their cart isn't here.
Mary, as they're discussing this, I would like to use Divine Sense just to make sure there's nothing around us.
There isn't.
Good to know.
I think you
I
can sense
put a
my
card
imp.
face down when I end my turn.
I mean, well, yeah, you would sense the imp. That is true.
Yeah,
There is
but
a fiend, but that's the imp. So
I know Fen. Yeah,
Fen's questionable company.
it's okay. I'm another redemption paladin. I have to be good. Mm.
but you don't fit any. You don't sense anything else that would fit those classifications now.
Anything else that would fit those classifications, huh?
Okay, I'm just gonna have a general scan around the woods, just in case whatever ambushed the Valhemians is around here for another ambush.
Oh, that way. What would that be? Investigation or perception?
God damn it, my rolls.
Yikes, that's a 3.
So I got a 1, a 3, and a 4.
Get it out of your system. now.
Can we get a 2?
Can we get a 2? Ladies and gentlemen, roll the dice.
So I'm guessing I don't notice anything moving or living in our general vicinity.
No, the forest is dead silent.
Okay. Well, I'll let the others know. I don't see anything.
There's no birds, no woodland creatures, nothing.
Wait,
I mean,
no birds?
I mean, I
No,
really
nothing?
don't see
No.
anything, and that's really unnatural. Let's try and get out of here as quickly as possible.
Hmm.
Fun fact: the suicide forest in Japan is the same way.
How fast is it? 40 feet?
Is Logan Paul hiding behind one of these trees?
What was that?
Is Logan Paul hiding behind one of these trees?
No, he'll just
Hey guys, come check
log
it
on.
out! I found a dead body.
God damn it, Logan, not again.
So,
Shit. Oh yeah. Can I have my turn into a raven and then sort of scouts ahead for us?
What did you understand about no birds? Go.
Well, we're having birds
That's
now.
a joke. We have birds now.
Well, one bird, but I mean, you count as one, don't you?
Wait, what?
Alright,
Oh,
you can-
come on.
You can send it out if you like.
All right. They've got 20 feet walking and 60 feet flying.
Alright.
Just wanted to make sure.
Called me a fucking bird.
I very much doubt a raven could walk 20 feet in
No, it doesn't walk.
about
It
3
hops.
seconds.
It hops.
Big hops.
That's
Big
one
hops.
hell of a fast raven just hopping away.
Shh.
That's
Or-
D&D for you. Some stuff really doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You don't make sense.
In the meantime, shall we continue on?
Mm-hmm. Never more cautious than before.
How far ahead are you
honestly.
sending it, by the way?
I mean,
mean-
I'm gonna send it a solid, what, 200 feet? 300?
That's a solid. Definitely.
Oh, please don't die. I want my familiar.
Doesn't matter if it dies.
Oh god, wait, can it keep that up while it's flying? No, no way.
What?
It can't take its impaction while it's... No, wait, no it can. Yeah, it can.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's dying.
It's an invisible
Fucking imp.
bird, caca.
It's an imp familiar as well.
Hey,
After,
familiar's useful.
After about 5 minutes, it comes back, reporting to you that it has found a cart broken down by the roadside.
Yeah, isn't it like sharing sentences?
Yeah, Fen will share this and just look pretty freaking dubious about it being, whatchamacallit, a small attack.
Okay, so it was a small attack here. They were chased further up the road, and I mean, did you even see any bodies?
Did it see any bodies?
No.
More cloaks.
No bodies, broken cart, and missing coat. Why do I feel like it's been taken it's taken them somewhere to eat it?
Possible, or they may have just abandoned the cart when it broke down again and
Left it.
fled.
Hmm.
Possible,
Well,
but
the easier to hunt them down, though, so... Are these Valhemians organized?
So your imp, you can, as you're packed to the chain, so you can see through your imp while it's invisible, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You want to do some investigating in the cart, see if there's anything there, like if it's cart's cargo still there, or...
Sure, I guess I'll just send my imp back, or, well, my crow back, and I'll just, try and investigate via its senses.
Imp proceeds to die.
Don't talk about
Invisible.
that, that's not cool.
Invisible things can still die, Jamie.
I like my imp.
Don't lie.
oh, you can just resummon it. It'll be fine.
No,
That's
but
what
it's
I
not
said.
the same.
You kind of, it's literally
It
the
is,
same.
but it's not the same.
It's the exact same spirit.
It's about the principle of it.
It's the exact same.
Just buy him a drink, it's
principle.
fine.
Just kill him yourself. Just end him right now.
Oh. No, heck you. My familiar is a better friend than you.
Oi!
Ooh, shots
Out
fired.
of character, I hope.
Boom.
Okay, well,
Better be out
that's
of
5 minutes ahead. Do you want to keep moving?
If I want to
While it's
I mean, if I want to leave it to investigate, I can keep moving, but if I want to investigate through it, then...
You can
I
sit on the
can.
carriage.
We can easily carry you.
Shit, that's
We,
true.
we still have the carriage. You can sit on the carriage.
Also true. Alright. Oh, no more horses, thank God for that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is anyone on the horses right now?
I am.
Oh, the horse that couldn't carry your fat ass if they tried.
Oh, I have to say it like that.
It's okay, it's because you've got more muscle than him.
I mean, considering he's in heavy armor, he weighs more than you.
Yeah,
Almost
fact. I'm not on a horse, I
See,
know.
he's trying to compensate.
I really am not.
Shut.
You're
Just
trying to
because you
make her
can't
feel better.
flex.
You're just trying to make her feel better.
Yeah, just because you can't flex is good.
Oh, you're a paladin, so you could like be summoned. Could be leading an elk or a wolf or some shit.
What?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, the
Yeah,
fine
fine
steed.
Steed.
Find Steed.
Oh
Isn't that
yeah,
a
I
higher
don't
level
have
spell?
that. Wait, I do have. Do I have that?
Nope.
It's
Second level spell.
Oh, I do have that.
there's
Yeah.
Find Greater Steed for a 4th level spell.
Yeah, but I just have Find Steed.
So, this entire time you've just had.
Yeah, well, no, I assumed that we were going to
Damn it.
have the 4 horses and then swap over when we got kind of out of Valheim, because you don't really want, because it's celestial fae or undead or like thing, so you don't really want like this pure radiant glowing horse or fucking fae like horse while you're riding through the middle of the countryside.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a dire wolf.
I think Dire Wolf is the 4th level spell.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Alongside Griffin, Pegasus.
Man, that would
Saber-toothed
look hella
tiger.
cool.
Give me some levels.
Just rides in on a Pegasus.
I'm not gonna get a Pegasus if I can get a dire wolf.
But. Oh.
Direwolf better than Fly Speed?
Mm-hmm.
Dire wolf cooler than fly speed.
Fly speed of 90 feet? More than any dragon in the game?
Yeah, but I feel like in Pegasus is gonna help me pull, is it?
Actually, hold on.
I
If you took a
mean,
griffin, you'd have the best of both worlds. It looks pretty gnarly, and it can fly.
These are facts.
you could also have a Periton.
The heck is
I
all
wouldn't
that?
know.
It's like a elk beast bird thing.
That sounds dumb.
Google is your friend.
No, it isn't. Google hates you.
Oh.
Mary? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just waiting for y'all to do something.
Alright, okay, so we're continuing onward while Fenn's Raven investigates the scene more closely.
I see. Very well then.
Is there movement above us, by the way, like in the
Alright,
front
so
of the keep?
as you all proceed down the west,
Or mute.
you eventually come to where the cart rests.
Well, no one looked up, so I'm kind of paranoid.
You're going to look up.
Yeah.
All you see is the what little late afternoon sun shines in down on the forest floor, coming through the canopy, the thick canopy.
Nothing's moving on top of the branches, nothing. No shadows.
Only the gentle swaying of the breeze.
I just realized we're gonna have to camp out here.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah.
We're in the forest now. Easy money.
Jeez.
Yeah, it takes 3 to 5 days to pass through the forest,
No.
depending on how good your time is.
It's a good thing we've got elves who only need 4 hours sleep.
You say that, but
Yeah,
we've got a lot
we're-
of people who roll low.
We're on watch.
You know, if somebody was a warlock and was packed at the tome, they could have a thing that makes it so they don't have to sleep. But you know, someone wanted a familiar, so
Hey, don't you dare dismiss
aspect of the moon, aspect
mean-
of the moon, you don't have to
Yeah.
sleep anymore.
All of them get a
Huh.
familiar.
No, but Mr. Snugglebumps.
So, having a look at this cart, does it look like it's broken again, just randomly, or has it been, like, destroyed?
Looking at the extra roll investigation.
Can I assist Fen in investigating it? Because I'm very bad at seeing these things. I don't
Only
know a
if
lot about
Finn takes
woodwork,
the initiative to investigate it.
which I've already done.
I mean, you could have just encouraged someone else to do it. And
I mean, if I share my idea, you can investigate it as well. So
Hell
I'll
yeah.
have a look myself and let people know what I'm looking.
I mean, oh, you don't even need assistance.
I mean, it could always be better.
I mean,
Well, too bad you said Finn's gonna do it.
oh, for
Wait.
no.
No, kidding. Okay,
Meme.
looking at it, now upon closer inspection, the cart doesn't even, seem to be broken.
Hmm.
It's just been abandoned out here.
With all the barrels of black sand still on it?
Yes.
Hmm.
There's also a couple crates. One of them appears to have been broken open.
What's inside the crate? Can we see?
Oh no. Oh jeez.
You find something inside.
Oh, cheese rig.
Perception check to spot the eyeball. Oof.
It makes a perception check to spot you back.
Oh god. No! No!
It makes a
Speaking of
performance checks.
aberrations.
It makes a performance checks and winks.
But it's just the eyeball. It doesn't have an eyelid to wink with.
Wow, are you gonna assume now? Got the mouths.
Goddamn, whatever the hell you are.
You assume I'm human. I assume.
Oh, goddamn humans.
Well, I mean, they're problem solved, yeah.
Except I know that hasn't affected you because you're not actually humans.
Yeah,
I'm
so.
just going with goddamn whatever you are.
No,
because-
but that's metagaming.
Well, I haven't actually seen you without your armor on, so I don't
You've
know
seen
what
my
you are.
face.
Yeah, but I haven't seen your ears.
Yeah, you have. Wait, no, you haven't. Have you?
Nope.
Okay.
Wait, were you wearing your freaking helmet while you're eating breakfast?
Yes.
You
Clearly.
just move the mouthpiece up.
That's
I don't. I never go anywhere without putting my armor on.
That's one hell of
It
a
makes
way
me
to
feel
get a
safe.
messy helmet.
No, I'm one. Come on. I'm an angel. I'm completely clean. I don't poop.
You're hardly an angel.
Literally. Literally.
Aren't
an
us
angel.
more half?
No, I'm not. I'm not a halfie though. I'm fully.
Yeah, you're fully fallen.
What was that?
Said you're fully fallen.
That's
Yikes.
metagaming.
Ouch.
That's metagaming.
That's kind of mean.
Got him.
I fell for you losers.
So, do we know what we found in the crate yet, Garen?
Not that I'm aware.
Alright, okay. I didn't know if Mary was just.
Garen has sniffed all the black powder.
I didn't know if he was just like secretly messaging you.
Don't sniff the black powder, Garen.
Do it.
We're not even there, are we?
It
Are
gives
we
you
there?
diarrhea. Wait, where would we be if not with him?
Do it now.
That's the cutest do it ever.
Wow.
Do it.
Wow.
What's up?
It was so
What
cute. I
did
can.
you say?
I've never been more insulted in my life.
What about?
How dare you?
It was cute.
Well,
No,
we'll
it
get-
wasn't.
It
What
was.
about that one time I called you Pima?
Oh, God, fuck her off. We don't
Uh,
talk about that.
Mary, are you still there?
Read.
If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Yeah,
I
you
am.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, he messaged me what it looks like. Is
Oh,
that
right, okay.
Okay.
Garen would never have seen one of these before. Correct.
It's a schlong.
No, he definitely saw some of those.
Oh.
Alright, do you want to do anything with it, Garm?
So we've got. Is it a full crate of these, or is it just?
Yep, it's a full crate.
He's going. Yeah, he's going to take the crate and put it
And
back in.
it appears, by the way they're stacked, that a couple have been removed already.
Yeah. So you said there's one crate that's been cracked open, and then there's like the second crate. Is the second crate been broken open? Is it is the second crate
No,
filled with them?
it's still sealed, but you can probably guess it's the same sort of content.
Yeah. He's going to take. He's going to take that crate, and he's going to take some of the black powder as well. When you're saying barrels, how big a barrels are you saying? Is it like the normal kind? Well, normal kind, but you know, the small barrels of black powder, or is it like big water style barrels?
Like, you were saying, pretty, fairly, I'd say pretty, one of the smaller sort of keg sort of sized barrels, like the typical ones you'd keep black powder in.
Yeah, he'll grab a couple of the kegs of the black powder and he'll get that. And he's going to take one of the things he doesn't know what is out and just start to study it.
He
For
found
the,
the guns, didn't he?
yeah, his guns. Yeah, it's an hard disk. It would be like or something like that, but he doesn't have a clue what it is. He's never seen one before, so he's just going to investigate it. Does anyone with an 11 brain want to help me figure out what it is?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna ask a question. Would I know this? Because I don't know, ASMR or whatever higher place already have this kind of technology. Maybe I don't know.
Would they?
No, they don't.
All right. I mean,
This is
asking.
the
Why,
exclusive
why would you
knowledge.
need it in a realm? Yeah, and why would you
No, I'm
need it in a
asking,
realm of
because upper
realm
planes
of
usually have all
magic?
kinds. Mm.
No,
Who needs guns when you can throw
sometimes, yeah.
fireballs?
Yeah.
People without magic?
You're not wrong.
Okay.
You make a good point.
Nobody
I
has
mean-
clearly ever played. Go ahead.
I mean, I would help, but I have no reason to know anything about these things or how
Mhm.
they work. So I think
So
you're on
Gav-
your own here.
Garen's going to sit in and just start having a look at it. Just try to figure out how it is. I'm going to assume he's going to be doing this for the next couple of days, just try to figure out how the fuck it works.
Right. Do you want to take a look around anymore?
I mean, I'd like to have a search for tracks again to see if I can figure out where or why the Valhemians ditched the cart.
Fen would help.
Alright.
This is
Ah.
a hell of a juicy mystery.
I'd like to take one of those contraptions as well and just put it away.
Well, you were looking.
Ooh.
I wasn't looking
Yes,
anywhere.
yes, while you're looking around,
Oh, okay.
Sumina, you find that you eventually find near the base of the cart, among the leaves, is a bit greater amount of blood than you noticed before. The leaves also appear to have been upturned and disturbed, as if something large is being dragged. The trail disappears a little ways into the tree line, however.
Okay, so I
You
think
also find some what appears to be the leather strap from maybe armor or a breastplate lying on the ground. It's been torn. And a little further on, you find a discarded Marion helmet.
okay.
Further, you find another one of those strange devices Garn is holding. Is lying on the ground.
Yeah, Garin, whatever these things are, I don't think they did the Valhemians much good.
Pick them up anyway. I've never seen one before, and they're holding this black powder stuff. All I know is this is expensive to us. This could be used as a bargaining chip.
And the Valhemians did seem very cautious about it the last time we encountered them. Maybe we can use it to get out of any sticky situations.
I have only heard of this black powder. I've heard that it's very destructive.
No wonder
Well-
they were so apprehensive about letting us near it.
I believe it is what was used to break the walls of the dwarfish peoples.
In that case, it seems even more odd that they abandoned it seemingly quite readily.
Well, that.
She's gonna
Bex-
look at the blood.
Oh no.
I think
What?
somewhat
Look at this.
readily. I mean,
It's
look at
not
it this
entirely
way.
voluntary.
They weren't willing to sacrifice their lives for it, and they ran away. That means they have more.
that is another good point.
It is a valuable
not
commodity,
very
though. If they were so cautious about
Would
letting others near
would
it.
you risk your life for a bunch of golds?
I mean,
Not for a bunch of gold, no.
Well, that's what this is then. If you're calling
aren't
it
these
a
Valhemians meant to be patriots, loyal to the state to a fault and all, or?
Well,
Like-
either way, it looks like
Oh, the show is pointing out there are actually no, roll me perception.
Who?
who?
You.
Yoo-hoo!
Was
I'm
that
gonna
me or
s- I'm
me or
gonna
Chin?
s- I'm gonna assume
Yes,
it's
it's
you.
you.
Okay.
Bada bing.
Wow.
Hey!
Yeah.
Solid
You
rolls.
hear rustling,
It's Bob.
like footfalls a little ways off in the tree.
In the direction that there were drag marks?
No, the opposite direction.
Oh.
Does the cart
Okay.
still have his horses, by the way?
No, they're gone.
Gone
would
how? Are there tracks to them as well, or just bloop?
After a couple minutes, you see the outline of a horse kind of clopping along towards the road. It
Coming
appears
to
to be
us?
one of the horses. Yeah. It appears to be one of the horses that was pulling the cart.
Does it seem okay?
Yes. You can't discern anything wrong with the horse.
Okay, well, something
It appear-
survived.
Yeah, it appears that whatever happened must have broken its reins, so it kind of ran off.
Hmm.
Or we can keep it as a spare.
I mean, if you think we need to.
Yeah, you never know. We traveled for a month. It's a miracle we haven't got to change our horses.
Or we could potentially use it as a distraction if push comes to shove.
I mean, we did bring feed for the 4 horses we have. An extra one would kind of cut into that.
Actually, does the cart have any horse feed then?
It does. It seems to have about a week's worth of horse feed.
Ooh, extra rations for the horses.
Well, alright, I guess it doesn't hurt to have it.
Granted, that's a week's worth of feed for 2 horses, so
Nice. Oh gosh.
We'll keep that in mind because you have 1, 2 horses.
Yeah, just
Okay, so
just
I'll
just leave the horse, take the feed.
Eh, we can take the cart with this extra horse. We can take all whatever these crates are.
I'm not
Everything.
certain.
Wouldn't that
I feel
slow
like
us
taking the
down?
whole thing would just slow us down. Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe it's worth keeping a few of the.
yeah. Galen's already took a couple of the barrels and he's took both crates for
It's
the
not worth
guns
taking the
leaders.
entire
Okay.
thing. That would slow us down too
Nah.
much.
So you
I
gotta tell me
mean,
exactly how
we're
much of each thing are you taking?
You said it's like about the size of him, so I was gonna. I'll send you a picture if this is the one I'm thinking about. He's going to take the 2 crates. Fucking hell, man.
Still, is it worth having the extra carriage? Well, cart.
Probably not. How many barrels would you say that were on it?
I would say probably about a dozen.
A dozen. Say we take 4.
Okay.
We'll be able to store that in because it's a carriage, and carriages usually have like a bit for storage on top and at the back.
Yeah,
Prob-
it
yeah,
should
prob-
fit.
Okay, so you mark that down. We don't want street cred with Valheim.
I mean, we're gonna pass from a castle point to get
Yeah,
out.
and that's the point where we blast our way out.
Actually, we could potentially look really suspicious as well if we have the cart and everything. And the
Yeah,
No,
magic
it would be
thermometer
we're-
like
disappeared.
We're patriots. We returned it to
no,
our
no, no. We
belongs.
are not patriots. We don't
Oh,
even look like
it-
patriots.
Like,
it could
in
wo-
quotations, patriots.
A nobleman, his friend, and his retainers steal black powder and whatever those things are. I think that's more believable than, oh, we're patriots and we're returning this.
I mean, it's a good idea, but I think there's too much space for it to backfire.
I mean, considering last time our papers, they didn't exactly hold up. I don't think we should risk it again.
With out-of-date papers, yeah, they would have us dead to rights there.
Well, with those in our possession, because Garan took them, we're suspicious either case.
You're not wrong.
if we just leave it, that
Hold
well,
on a minute. Let's go
if
I
we're
mean-
just leaving it, we're leaving it. But it could also be used, one, either to our benefit by learning how to use it and or fucking using it to blow up things. 2, if we're in a tight spot and the Valhumans are there, we could like concoct a story that we were travelling through these woods and we found upon this, and I, being an ex-serviceman, I knew that these things had worth, and on the way to the garrison we were here to return it. So that's we could like not technically it's not really a lie, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if we're thinking about it on our way through and we decide it's going to be too much trouble, we can always just ditch them in the forest.
Hold on, wait, I can. If it comes to like our carriage king search, I could potentially cast minor illusion before we go through. Because that's about 15 foot of. It's a 15-foot cube of stuff I can potentially hide.
I thought minor illusion only did 5-foot cube.
Sorry, not minor illusion, silent image. Gosh darn
Yes,
it.
silent image. Okay, yeah, that would probably do it. You can move that one, can't you?
As
Neither
image
spell specifically states that you can't or cannot move.
you can use your action to cause the image to move to any spot within range.
Hmm.
Ah.
So yeah,
Okay.
you could have the image move along with us and keep disguises up if
Mhm.
we're moving.
Also, anything that the movements appear natural for its image. So, as long if they fail the investigation check, that's if though. And my DC.
Okay, well,
So that's a
either
last
way,
ditch sort of thing.
either way, we've still got some days to go through these woods, so
Beasties.
we can figure that out when we're closer to coming into contact with more Valhemians. So I think we're leaving the horse and the cart and just taking what we can fit in our own carriage.
Probably.
Oh, bye,
I-
horsey.
Oh, no, horses are horrible. We don't need another one.
Horses are wonderful.
They smell. They bloody hurt you after you ride them for all day. What's
If
so
they
wonderful about them?
weren't, if they weren't around, you would have to walk all the way. But they're
Hmm.
doing it for you.
I'd prefer not to interact with them, to be honest. They smell just. Oh gosh.
Right, let's get on the way.
I mean, have you smelled me? Like, I'm no
Trust
better,
me, the
probably.
On the
smells
road
worse.
before people start smelling each other.
It's manly. It's a manly scent,
Well,
but
this
you know.
this just became very gay.
Well, it's a scent, alright. Alright, let's go.
There's nothing manly about Fane.
Excuse you!
Not in your wardrobe, anyway.
Excuse you, I do have masculine clothing. Heck off.
Uh,
I've got one for every occasion. Oh, not every occasion, but still.
alright.
I mean, there's a bolero in there somewhere. Bolero or boa? That's the word.
We'll believe you.
You think I'm joking, but I'm not.
So, we're on the road. Again,
Trying not to die.
through the creepy forest.
Oh boy.
Until nightfall. If we make it that far. Mary? Did we make it that far?
I mean, it was dim light in the morning, so after the sun is a little set, it's probably dark and I can't see shit. So the
So,
horses
Wait, do you
probably?
not have dark vision?
No.
Oh no.
I mean, neither does Garin, so we're
Oh,
gonna
no.
need torches.
Aha, that's what you think. Time to show off one of my useless feats. Feats.
What if... Why doesn't Garen's spooky glasses give him... Ooh!
Okay, so magic torch. Still a torch.
No, it's not a torch, fuck you. I'm a light bearer.
What are you casting light on?
My ox.
Your face.
Oh no, it's gonna be that, whatchamacallit, the sunlight thing all over again.
I remember you could like cast light on something and then feed it to something, and then it could be like a flashlight by opening their mouth.
Dude.
What?
Dude!
What?
I mean, that's like the weirder version of casting light on a stone and putting it in like a hooded lantern or
You
something.
say weirder, but I
Yeah.
think it's the more fun version.
I
You
think
say that.
everyone agrees that it's weird.
You could just use a chipmunk and like hold it by tail and like pull on the tail.
I don't think you can cast it on a living thing.
No, I didn't say you were casting it on a living thing. You feed the living thing the thing that's been cast upon.
Alright, let's
God's
just
sake.
move away from...
Alright. Mary, if you're still there. We lost
Guess
Mary,
what?
you guys. The things in the woods got him.
Oh
Quick,
no!
add thousands of golds and experience.
Quickly level up!
I
Quickly
was,
take
I
all
was
the
gonna say,
legend.
quickly move our position to out of these woods.
Quickly,
Nope.
take all the legendary items you want.
What if you
Quickly.
don't want any though?
Suck, shut up. Shut up.
No,
Shut up.
you-
Shut
I
up.
mean, who wouldn't want a Sunblade?
I don't want a sunblade because
Because
I am the
write
sun.
that down and I didn't do it.
You're not.
I mean, I could be.
Mary? If you're talking. Oh,
Yes.
there you are. There you are.
Oh, it's alive.
We're continuing.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Man, I half expect to find Cassius in here. Just with his like
Hello.
just with like his shop counter set up between the trees. You know? He wouldn't seem out of place.
That's the worst part.
You ever been to like Turkey or like some other country like that where you can just like walk in the street and there's people sitting there with their cloths with items on?
Oh, so it's like a really odd stand, but they're not
Mhm.
standing.
No, it's just like a tablecloth on the floor.
Yeah, no,
They
I get
put
what you
items
mean.
on it. And then when the police comes, they just quickly pick up the cloth and
I
run.
just like it, yeah. The peddlers, oof. Here's the thing though, they always had the nicest stuff for the cheapest prices.
Yeah, because it's all fake.
Or
Or
stolen.
Or
stolen.
stolen.
Yeah.
Fact. Fake and stolen.
Oh no.
Yeah.
My Gucci purse.
The fuck did you do? Sis?
You continue
A bit.
down the
I'll continue down you.
continue
Shut up.
down the trail.
What do you mean? You shut up.
Eventually the light fades completely, casting only darkness around you.
Shit.
The sun is either set completely or it is set enough that now its light cannot pierce the canopy.
Got really sad.
Okay. Torches
Well,
out.
Light out.
Okay, you. Right, what are you casting light on? And remind me how much light.
My
light
great
is.
sword.
Are you leading the way then? With your light.
I'm sheathing my great sword.
Can I
And light
possibly
gives
be the one
light.
to lead?
What was that?
Can I possibly be the one to lead? Because I do have, whatchamacallit, 120 feet of dark vision.
I also have dark
Wait,
vision though.
do you?
Yeah, 120 feet. It's one of the invocations.
Then give the
just,
light
you can
to
be right behind
I
me.
can't see anything.
Oh, wait, okay. I'll
Sights
cast.
ahead.
I'll cast the light on Pavu's weapon. I don't know. What do you want me to cast it on?
You could cast on the great axe. I can
And my
just
axe.
wave it around.
There you go. Here, have it on your great axe.
Okay.
Yay.
Paul's
Also,
gonna
need
have
to
the time
know.
of his life.
Also, Fed note, you're staying right behind me. You have enough range, even right behind me.
I mean,
Ooh.
first of all, he's gonna freak out, but then he realizes he can see things now, so he's okay. Because
Hey, his axe is
magic
now
and-
magical and shiny.
I can't dead people.
Also, if Garin wants light himself, I guess he can just use a torch.
Or you can just stay next to Pavu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't know if the light's huge.
It's 20 feet, right? Yeah.
That's
It's 40
fair
feet,
enough.
actually. In total, it's 40 feet.
Garen's
so
just going to be
it's
inside
okay.
the fucking carriage.
Oh,
Okay.
Karen doesn't care.
Would the
Fair enough.
carriage have like one of those lanterns kind of sticking at its sides?
Oh, yeah, wouldn't the carriage have like one of those lanterns? It makes sense.
I mean, I don't remember buying any, but the guy
I mean-
was giving us the full travel experience.
That wasn't there.
I mean, we had to pay for the full travel experience, so if we didn't pay for lanterns, we probably don't have lanterns.
Why didn't you pay for lanterns?
It wasn't offered to us. Poor salesmanship.
Well, that's an oversight. Next
I
time.
wasn't
Next
there,
time.
so I wouldn't know.
Next time.
Why are we buying another carriage?
Lantern. We're not gonna have to buy another entire carriage.
Oh, we will, after we have to ditch this one to flee from Valheim.
Oh my god.
Why are we fleeing Valheim?
Why are we
Come
going
on.
full baby driver? What is this?
Right, so we've got some light for the
That was-
people who can't see. And the people who can see can still see.
Blind niggas.
Hell yeah.
And we should probably think about setting up camp soon.
I don't want to sleep here.
Is there a proper
You don't even
clearing?
sleep,
we
you
can-
elf twink.
I don't want to meditate here.
It's not meditating either.
Okay,
Thank
that's a
you.
good question. Is there any sort of clearing or place that's a little bit more open? Harder to sneak. Mary?
Yes.
Thinking about setting down for the night? After we
Okay
continue
then.
on. Is there any sort of clearing or place that seems a little bit more open?
Roll my investigation.
Sweaty? Yep. These rolls. Whoa.
Yeah, she got out of her system earlier.
Woo. It worked.
Oh heck, I don't want to be on a map.
Don't want to be on a map.
Here's the thing.
No, a
though.
map implies we're gonna need to know where we are.
Oh.
You
okay.
find a small algae-filled pond with a somewhat clear area around it, only a few trees in the area. You think you could set up camp here?
Okay, I think this is the best we've got, guys.
Ooh, quick question. On the way here, did we not see any more signs of the Valhemians that quote unquote ran away?
They're dead.
No.
Shit.
Oh, good. Okay.
That's not good at all.
So they either made it away or were dragged off.
So go ahead and pull out your tokens and decide somewhere to camp.
Oh boy.
Where would we be?
I guess wherever we think is the best place?
So not on the map. Got it.
Miles away back in Gulch Run. Nice comfy tavern.
All cozy and snug in a bed.
Is that me? Oh yeah, it is me. I put a token on my thing for nothing. I got a better token.
Hell yeah.
I think that's the lake.
Yeah, that looks like the pond. So maybe.
There's kind of a clearing over there.
Alright, yeah, that does look like the most open
Hmm.
bit. That seems good.
Why have I been tagged?
Hmm.
Alright, so
So
There
who's,
looks
take,
a little.
who's taking watches?
the elves.
Please don't leave it to just the elves.
Wow.
Well, we can double up at some points, but does Mima's character, or was it Finn? Does he have Devil Sight?
Yeah.
So he completely, like, darkness holds no fucking bounds to him. He can see perfect, and so can his familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's what that means.
Yep. So you could send your familiar invisible and send them like kind of exploring around the camp all night.
True. Also, thank you for reminding me that I need to have a little thing for my familiar. Give me a sec.
Oh yeah.
Two things, Mary. Could Garen make a couple of investigation rolls or whatever rolls appropriate to see if he can figure out how the matchlock works?
You can roll me intelligence checks on that.
Okay.
Roll me an intelligence check. You get one per day.
Yeah, I was going to say also, Pavu needs to roll like 3 intelligence checks for leading.
Assuming Pavu spent this day reading and
Yeah.
not
I
paying
did.
attention.
I also like Garen let me look at the weapons too, so I'm gonna roll one of those in checks as well.
Well, we could
We
help.
could. Yeah,
help
we
out.
could.
Yeah. So you should probably better though.
I mean, I only have I have a +1. You have nothing to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, hopefully I roll well. I rolled well.
Yep. Okay.
It appears to use some sort of mechanism. It appears that you hook a lit fuse into the trigger, which when pulled, brings it down into the side, making contact with something in the barrel. But you don't know more than that because you have no background with these weapons at all.
So a couple more checks like that.
Yeah, you have to make your own check though, Garn.
Oh,
Yep, no problem. Okay.
shame. I mean, I could tell him what I found out. Say,
You
I
come
don't
to the
think
same
that-
conclusion, Garen. Although you
Oh.
have to do with the powder.
Okay. So I've made the assumption that this powder somehow goes into that. So yeah, that's next part is tomorrow's problem.
If we make it to tomorrow.
Oh, you'll
That's
be
a spirit.
fine.
Wait, no.
We'll be fine. We'll be awake
So-
when we get murdered, don't worry.
Do you want to take the first elf watch, or should I?
Elf watch.
I don't mind. I'm
Is
down
it-
for doing either.
So
Okay, well, I'll go second, and then the humans and Pavu can take double up watches when they feel it.
well, it's how are we split? Are the days split into like 8-hour periods?
Yeah, I think a sleep is an 8-hour period, so if Fen takes the first 4 hours, I take the second 4 hours, and then I think humans and other non-elves can be awake for any 2-hour period within that.
Yeah, sure.
Or we can be awake together for 4 hours.
Oh, we want to be awake together.
I mean,
I
I think
mean,
if
it's
you're
a creepy forest in the dark. I don't want
I
to
mean-
be alone.
if you're
Pussy.
well, I'll be awake for 4 hours. Fen will be awake for 4 hours. So there will always be someone awake. So if you take a watch, you'll be on watch with someone. I'm just saying, please don't
Wait,
leave it to
You want
just the
to
two
buddy
elves.
system it.
Yeah, everybody buddy system. Okay, so
All right.
Gavin will take the first watch with whoever.
Okay, you'll only be able to do 2 hours of it, because I think any more than that, and you don't benefit from a long
Yeah,
rest.
we humans can only do 2 hours of light activity. Well, actually, that's humans. I think the same applies to me too. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think it's anyone who isn't an elf that
Elf.
trances, or like a warforged or something like that.
Yeah, keep warforged.
Or a warlock with aspect of the moon, in which case you can spend your 8 hours of sleep doing light activity.
That too.
Who needs sleep when you're spooky?
I think that.
But you know, that only
Nice
comes with
level.
Pact of the Tome.
Stop bringing it up.
Go. I don't want
Okay.
those damn cantrips.
Okay, so Garin, you want to go the first 2 hours?
Yep.
Okay. Pavu, when do you want to be awake? If at all.
Closer to morning, I guess.
Okay, so you can take either
Last
the
I
third
guess.
or fourth 2-hour slot with me.
Alright.
And Iridian?
I do not mind.
Okay, well, you can take the second slot or the third slot.
I'll take second,
Okay.
Alright.
just because I trust you more on your own than I trust Fen.
Oh, come on!
Fen can see twice as far as I can in this. But sure. So
Yeah,
we
it's not-
are.
It's not about the
more
seeing that I'm worried.
trustworthy.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, you
Well-
got me. You got what I meant.
Well, we are decided and ready to bunk down.
Alright, see you in 4 hours.
Okay, I will start my trance.
Nerd.
You're a nerd.
Shh.
Oh.
Go trance. You go to sleep.
Oh yeah, right.
Are you even on the map?
I am. I don't think I moved myself though after you guys moved. I really blend in with the camera thing.
Literally
Come
can't
to
see
the
you.
red dot.
Oh!
Hmm?
Bloody hell.
You found me.
You weren't kidding about the blending in.
Yeah, I really blend in.
Get yourself over here.
God, why you gotta make it?
Stabbed.
Where am I?
Unless you want to be sleeping off on your own,
Where am
far
I?
away from the group.
I've lost myself. Oh, there I am.
How'd you. What?
It happens
Uh-huh.
to the best of us. That's why it happened to me.
Best of us?
Better
Hardly.
than you.
Hardly.
I mean, I'm better than you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, sleep time.
You guys,
Alright.
Is it-
Let's...
can we maybe build a fake campfire a little bit away from us?
Why don't you just build a real one?
Well, first of all, if someone were to come, they would come to the light, and we wouldn't be in that particular light,
Yeah,
and we
but
would see them coming.
are you scared of
Hopefully.
people or things? Because the light fire would scare off things.
I mean, we're in woods. I've never been in woods, so it's everything new to me. Might as well be cautious.
Well, you're gonna spend the night being cold.
Memories.
Don't worry, we'll light a torch when you're up for your shift.
Yeah, fine.
Ooh. Before our watches, Mary, can I send? You sending.
What are you trying to do?
Probably gonna
Oh,
be.
you
Well, it's just a
sending for
flavor thing.
what?
You're a flavor thing. Hmm?
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 So Finn is on watch, yeah?
Yeah.
With Garen.
Yep.
With Garen, okay.
Can't leave my boy out like that.
Honestly, with those glasses, his roll's probably gonna be better than mine.
With the glasses that make him go insane.
Maybe.
You guys kind of stick with your passive, or you can roll perception.
Oh gosh, I definitely have to roll. I don't think I can beat that anyway. No, I can't. Heck.
Ooh.
Oh no. Blissfully unaware. Oh shoot, should I roll one for my imp or should I just leave it?
I mean, if you want to.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, never mind. I can't even beat it. Oh no.
Just
You
beat
could
it.
get a nat 20.
You're not wrong.
5% chance. That's not bad.
That's better than nothing. Nope.
That's assuming that dice go off statistics and not the dice gods.
Oh yeah, in which case it's a 0% chance.
Exactly. See, she gets it.
Finn, you begin to hear a voice whispering in your ear on the wind.
What does it sound like?
Almost as if the wind itself whispers to you. You hear your name.
Right. Garin, you don't hear that, do you?
No, don't hear anything.
Huh. Alright, maybe I am going insane. Oh boy. Oh no.
As the voice continues, it starts to become more familiar in sound. You recognize it soon as the voice of your patron.
I was right. I am going insane. What is my patron saying?
Come to me. Come down the pond.
Guy.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna sort of. Fenn's just gonna get up, sort of excuse himself. Need the, SOL's room. Or, well, not a room per se, but you get what I mean. He's just gonna
The
scurry
little elves
over.
bush.
Oh god, that sounds even worse.
Yep, I didn't think about that before I said it.
Oh no! Oh no, the phrasing.
Love it.
It was nice knowing you all.
Fucking kelp in the waters.
Oh, blood, don't talk about Kelpie, bloody faithful.
What?
Well, technically count as Fae, shush. Alright.
What's wrong with Faye?
I'm gonna lean over the edge, sort of take a peer, take a gander.
Jump in.
Shush.
Okay.
As you look into the water, at first you see nothing on the dark, but then you see something moving beneath the waves, beneath not waves, but beneath the surface. It appears to be some sort of. As you narrow your gaze, roll me investigation.
Uh, da, 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 da.
As you look down at it, at first it's unclear, but as it starts to come closer, you kind of squint and you think that it looks like a large creature with a strangely formed body and tentacles coming off of it. It looks like the drawings you've seen of aboleths.
It's fine, don't worry. If he sees the apple, he's gonna peer even more intently into it.
The form starts to draw closer to you. It continues to whisper your name.
Yes, yes, I miss you too, old friend. What exactly is this midnight visit for?
Come in. There's something I must show you.
Fen looks kind of squeamish about getting into the water, but shrugs and just does it anyway. Yeah, the
The
algae.
water is very slimy from all the algae, of course.
No.
Yes.
That's gross.
The form draws even closer to you, and you feel something begin to sort of something slimy and wet kind of wrap around your ankles.
Oh, guys. I guess I'm just walking in deeper, or wading in deeper.
All right. Give me a strength save at disadvantage.
Oh no. Oh no.
It was a Kelpie.
Oh no.
Going from a ways away, you hear a splash. And as for Finn, you are dragged.
Sorry, I sort of lagged out there. What was that about being dragged in?
Kind of self-explanatory.
We're under the water now.
Okay. Didn't
How
fully hear the
deep
episode.
is
What
that
you
one?
thought was an aboleth appears to be a strange, emaciated humanoid with a squid-like face.
Oh.
I'm not okay with this. This isn't my friend. Hold on a minute.
As he drags you under the water. Since you failed that strength save, give me a. Let's see here.
Oh no.
What is your con modifier?
It is. Oh god, my con modifier is 2.
It's not too bad.
Could be worse.
Alright, unless he drags you down,
How? Okay.
he's going to begin
What do I have?
attacking you with his face.
Oh, if he's gonna make an attack roll. Aha.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use Entropic Ward to oppose disadvantage. Or impose disadvantage. Oh god, I can't English right now. Even with disadvantage, he hits. Oh no. Or it
Get
hits.
fucked.
Not like this.
Don't assume genders.
Heck off, I'm the one getting freaking tentacle.
I mean, do you like it?
Ooh. Ooh, that's 7. Bad touch, bad touch.
That was really lucky damage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You could have taken 16 instead.
I'm well aware.
You are? I thought you were bad at math.
Ooh.
Ooh, what did I
As
say?
he attacks you, he also violently uses bonus action to violently turn you about in the water, similar to an alligator. Roll me a con save.
What? Not like this. I don't want to be like Mollymock.
You manage not to have the breath knocked out of you by the turning.
So, I'm assuming Galen's heard this.
Rapid
You
splashing.
have a splash.
Yeah, he's gonna just Did Finn make any noise when he was dragged in? Other than
Probably
the splashing?
not.
He kind of got dragged in and just got immediately pulled under the water, so it's not like they're on the surface splashing about right now, because he waited like halfway up in the water before he was pulled in.
Hold
Okay,
on.
so Garrett.
This thing is in direct range of me, right? And I can see
It's holding you right now.
He's up
It's
in your
basically
face.
it has you grappled right now.
As
Yeah,
long as I
okay,
can
so
see it. Alright, sorry, go ahead.
So Gavin heard the splash, so he's going to go out and investigate with his weapon. So,
All right, so
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he sees that. Now, does he see them under the water? Is it splashing in the water?
you see ripples in the water. It appears like something. Well, actually, do you have a light on you?
I do not.
I think no. Since you were on watch, you must have had a torch out. Otherwise, there'd be no point in you being on watch.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my been using the campfire. I mean, it's up to him.
Did we even
Did you
build a
have a
campfire?
torch?
No, we
Well,
were
some of
gonna
that's
build a
what-
fake one, weren't we?
I don't think
No,
we
I
did.
suggested, but nobody was taking it, so I didn't.
Reap. Oh,
Did you have a torch?
I would assume he would have had some form of light, but I didn't state so, so I'm good with
mean-
either whatever decision you want to make.
I feel like that'd be a given though. You wouldn't exactly go trumping about in the dark without your light source.
Yeah, okay, so he'll have like a torch and then he'll have a look. Perception.
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead. Roll perception.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh no!
Nothing to see here.
See, you know,
Oh no.
you don't really see anything save the still surface of a pond, a couple ripples on it, but you know,
Yeah,
you
Galen's
don't
still
see
going.
any evidence of Finn from what you can see.
Yeah, Galen's going to shout out to the group. He's like, "Yo, everyone! Finn's disappeared. Up." Yep. Yeah, it's going to call everyone up because someone not being there is just as alarming as someone being there.
Good point.
Like, yeah.
Gonna rush up.
By the way, Finn, just so you know, you're about 10 feet under the water right now.
If
So,
I
just
want
Just in case
to
you do break free, yeah.
If I want to use
Just know
a
that the
vocal
water
component-
counts as. What was that? A component?
Yeah, if I want to use a vocal component, would I take in water? And would it even be possible in the
Yes.
first place?
No.
Fuck.
No.
Shit.
You don't have air with which to speak.
Not like this. What do I have that isn't? Oh, to roll illusion spells. No.
Well, I mean, if we've been called up, then Sumina, since she wasn't
Stop me.
properly asleep,
Well, meanwhile, can I make another strength save, please?
How long?
Oh, you
I
can-
mean, we're
oh,
rushing
you can-
over.
Oh, wait,
We'll
this
say
is-
that Garin, yeah, the rest of you spend this turn getting up,
Okay.
and then we can let Finn have us. You can do a strength save to try to break away. Granted, it will be at disadvantage because you're underwater.
Ah,
What?
should we
God
maybe
damn it,
go
that's
to
two
advantage
19s.
about this point?
What was that?
Initiative, I meant. Should we maybe go to initiative at this point? Just.
Yeah, go ahead and go to initiative.
Quick note for Finn. What's happened to your imp?
he's just chilling there for some reason. I haven't moved him yet.
Yeah, so
Should serve another creature while they're ponded.
remember,
Give me a
you
second.
can use your imp. Remember.
True, but then I have to take up my turn trying to command it. Or is that not how that works?
Don't you have like a telepathic bond?
Ah, I
yeah,
beat
telepathic
initiative.
bond. Never mind. I completely misread that. My bad.
Yeah, you can be like.
Let's go, Mule. You and me.
Alright.
Yeah, so your
Okay.
imp could literally just go. You're being attacked and then scoot towards you, and remember your imp can give you help actions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like insistence on breaking free.
Good thing it's a help action and not anything other than that, because yikes. We're both garbage axe strength. Oh no. 40 feet. Would I be able to make it? Huh. I actually would be able to make it.
Alright, roll your strength save.
Yeah, we can find Excalibur in this plague.
I'm ready to die.
I mean, you can go down and look for it if you want.
Alright,
Wait, didn't I already roll my strength?
hold my armor, I'm going in.
No, go on with your armor. You'll look
Yeah,
better.
no, Mary, I already failed my thing, didn't I?
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
rolled
did?
like a
Okay,
2.
yeah, that's true. Alright, then the creature gets to go, and then we'll go in the regular turn order.
The hell's outside?
Alright, come on, Mew. Do a barrel roll.
Come on, that one, please. Yes!
Yikes.
As it tries to go in at you again, you just manage to bump it in the head as it lets go of you.
Boink.
It uses its bonus to try to grab you instead of rolling you. Go ahead and roll me. Yeah, if you want, you can roll strength versus it. Or athletics, whichever you, or not athletics. You can roll athletics or
Acrobatics?
you can roll dex. Actually, yeah, with dex. Granted, it'll still be at disadvantage because you can't move as fast as he can.
I'll take it. That's better than the +1. No!
He doesn't
Wow.
manage to grab you, keep you from swimming away.
God, my rolls are garbage.
And since you do have +2 on your modifier, that means you can breathe underwater for 3 minutes. Assuming he doesn't knock the wind out of you like he's been trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and with that, it goes to Sumina.
What? I think Pavu's first in initiative.
Oh, that's right, Power. Sorry, your tokens look similar.
Is there any indication that she's for sure in the pond?
By this point, the ripples have cleared, so I would say no. You're gonna have to try to investigate to see what happened.
Does it have to be investigation? I'm gonna hold my action to chuck a hand axe to the water, and I'm gonna tell Iridian to maybe light it up so we can see inside the pond.
See, that's something that someone with 11 brain would suggest.
I mean, I need to see to be able to.
I mean, heck, I don't think even the ones with dark vision can really see into that water properly.
Climbing by 7 each foot and moving costs 1 extra foot, 2 extra terrain.
I was muted. Wait, hold up.
I mean, it is
Okay.
algae-filled water, so
Oh, wait,
the water is pretty obscured.
Yes.
Mew. Garen would have a torch on him lit right now, otherwise he'd be blind.
No, we can't see into the pond.
Yeah, but how do you want me to light up the fucking pond?
I don't
The
want.
hand
I'm.
actually threw
I
in.
ask you to light the hand axe, and I hold my action to throw
okay.
it when you do so.
That works. Sure, that works. But then again, wouldn't the algae on the top cover the light coming out of it?
I mean, it rippled some, so.
Itself is lit
No,
up.
this is Goliath logic. Don't argue with it.
I mean, it's my best idea, so feel
I mean, I'll use a
could
stone,
say-
not
This
waste.
is the sort of thing 11 brain gives you. The sort of like,
You could
See,
say it's
I
a
have-
very bright idea.
Shut up. You see, I have 12 brain, and I can
Yeah,
realize
no,
we
you-
shouldn't waste a hand axe, so I'll just pick up a stone once in my.
I can get it. It's fine. I can get it,
No.
no trouble.
let Pavu have his brilliant moment.
God damn it.
It's a
He wants
genius
to throw
idea.
his axe into Thing's spawn.
Pablo holds out the hand axe to Iridian. Iridian looks, Iridian takes the hand axe, pockets it.
I didn't give it to
Okay.
you. I was holding it up.
Light
Or, I
off.
mean,
But I
well,
have a spare one
I
if you
guess it's
want
my
it.
turn right after yours.
Oh god, why is my ping dying?
So is that all you're doing, Neil?
Yeah, that's all I got.
So we can't see into the pond even with dark vision, right? Anyone?
It's a dark pond. I
Yeah,
don't
but I've
know.
got dark vision.
You have dark pond vision?
Hell yeah.
I think not.
Do you not?
I don't.
Yeah, loser.
Yeah,
Glass doesn't
whatever.
have dark vision. Yeah.
Maria, yes. Can I see into the pond with dark vision?
No,
Ah.
the pond is obscured. Well, there's a lot of algae for one, so that also obstructs the view. But
It's probably dark because
also,
we're-
yeah, exactly. Hold on just a second.
Oh. We can't see me miner, right? She's like in the bottom of it or something.
Yep. Just dancing down there. And
Huh.
wait, I'm 10 feet from the surface, so that would be 20 feet if I try to swim up.
It's not doesn't help my question. All I asked was if I can see you or not.
No, no, no.
I think the
was
answer
just
was
making
no.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I couldn't.
Oh yeah. A murky
Water.
pond.
Water.
Water.
Do we all have rabies or something?
Why is
I mean-
everything?
I mean, I do, but I'm not giving it to you.
Wait, what's the point of trying to save me then? Hold up.
Who am I trying to save you? We're trying to kill this thing.
Wow.
We don't even know there's a thing.
We didn't even know. We don't even know there's a you.
They're just splashing.
No,
Actually, wait.
we know that Fan is somewhere.
Wait, why are we so focused on this lake?
Because
Because
Garen
there was a
sent me
splash and missing, so he must have
Yeah,
fallen
that
in.
splash could have been. That splash could have been anything.
Teammate goes missing. Garn
Hmm.
literally says, "Okay, guys, pond."
Anyways, yeah. I mean, there's not much I can do. I'll just light up the hand axe, and I'll like move to the edge of the ponds, like looking around. There, that worked. I camouflage so well. The thing will never see.
You say that.
Shut up. I mean, go die.
Doing.
Doing.
Just a little bit occupied, right? Just a little
Have you moved your imp to give you a hand?
She's
bit.
in the
Not
turn
yet. I'm gonna do it on my turn. Murky. Oof.
Pavu, the second I light up the light thing, you chuck it in. Right? That's
Yeah.
what we agreed on. Yeah.
Big
Cool.
heat.
Roll to hit? Question mark. Missed the lake by that one.
Oh, please don't hit me.
Maybe.
You're
Hey,
almost
Mary.
certainly going to hit Fen.
Let's hope. So. I mean,
Fuck you.
no, you, Finch.
You.
No, you.
Did you just learn that word yesterday?
No, I've known that word for ages. Ask me. I've been called. We've been playing for like 4 hours or 3 hours, whatever. I don't know, all the time.
You
I
can
mean,
count.
that's a lot of occurrences for just one word.
You know what I also say a lot?
Fuck you.
Yikes. Yeah.
Everyone says yikes a lot.
Not really.
You're wrong.
Actually, it was my first time hearing you guys say it.
Yeah.
I mean, this
I
good old
didn't
monk
think it
ass.
was a real
The
thing.
National Committee awards you one yike.
Stop stealing my memes.
I am the National Committee.
I stole the meme. Goddammit. Don't steal.
I
the meme
am
from me.
throwing the axe.
Yeah, but
honor
Mary, is
amongst
it okay
thieves.
to throw the axe into the water?
Yeet.
The pond thing got him.
Oh no. Damn it. First the forest creatures, now the pond creature.
I can't hear you, Mary, if you're talking.
Rip. Okay. No.
I'm gonna watch YouTube rewinds.
Don't do it.
It's gonna
Is
be.
it up already? Wow.
Yeah, it's got
The
released like
only
2 hours ago.
decent thing about it is Ninja. 'Cause
Not
he's
even
so
1
money.
minute in, and I'm already seeing Fortnite.
The battle bus.
Wanna bet PewDiePie's not on it?
He said he was never gonna be on it anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, because he said Nick.
I mean, plenty of people have said that word and they show up.
Fact. Also, he's like the biggest channel on YouTube, and they still shun him.
Mm. He's just doing his best and they do him like this. That's the mage. I don't want to go to the interview. Ow. Oh god, what?
K-pop. Oh god.
You better be kidding. Seriously though, unironically my jam.
Fucking Shaq's on here.
Is he still relevant?
I guess. He's not even wearing a jacket.
That's not right. Yeah, your freaking Shaq's evolved. Hey, so, new character soon.
Yep, I hope you got a backup.
I mean, sort of?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Marshmallows in here.
What?
The Yodel kid, no!
What's happening?
I'm being
Uh,
traumatized.
Mary's been taken by the pond thing.
I wish the pond thing would take me. My eyes.
Just stop being an overdramatic ninny.
I can just take you and throw you inside.
Yeah, we'll be like, give Fen back. You can have this one instead.
I
The
mean,
drink in my
I'm pretty
feelings
sure the armor would
challenge.
make it impossible for him to climb out as well.
Exactly.
Perfection.
Oh, you guys are way more morbid than me, yikes.
Hey, we're saving your life.
Very
Dude,
ineffectively.
Oh,
kind of
fuck
sort of
off.
killing my only friend.
Mima, I don't understand. Mima,
What?
You're better off without him.
why are there talk show hosts on here?
Honestly,
Fucking-
YouTube Rewind, every year the standard goes down and down. I'm telling you.
Fucking Oliver, fucking Trevor. Fuck off.
Hello.
Ah, welcome back. Hold
Alright,
on.
sorry about that. The maintenance people came by to do some work at the apartment. I had to kind of tell them what was wrong.
Yeah.
Are you sure
Should
it
be
was the
right
pond
back
thing?
next time would be appreciated. Just saying.
It was the pond.
Okay,
Just covered
so-
it up.
I'm throwing the hand axe, which was lighted up.
So, what's the plan?
Already cast light on Parvy's hand axe, and Parvy's now using his held action to lob it into the pond.
Alright, throw me dex.
Hand axe is already thrown. I think. Is it not?
Aren't they versatile?
I was
Thrown
just
is
gonna do it.
dexterity. Thrown is dexterity. Anything
Okay.
that's thrown will be a dex roll.
That is a dex then. I aim for the
You
middle.
managed to lob it into the pond, into the center of the pond.
Do I see any silhouettes? Any shadows?
You can roll me perception at disadvantage because of the murkiness of the water.
Perception. Is it just me or everybody?
Anyone who wants to try to look in there.
Oh. What do we have to roll?
Perception
Clearly.
with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Fuck.
Because the water's full of algae and super murky.
Never mind. I'm blind.
So you are. Hey! Garen finally got a decent perception roll.
With disadvantage, though.
Still.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing.
None of you all can really make out anything in the murky depths.
Right.
As soon as the axe hits the water, the algae flows back in to cover up the light. Except for Seraphine, who thinks she might see some sort of silhouette of something in the water.
All right. Well, that's probably Fen. Maybe.
By the way, the perception checks would have had to been your actions on your turns just to make it fair.
Ew, so that was a whole round of our actions gone just there.
Yeah.
Awkward. I might have a bonus action? Hang on.
Yeah, you do have that at least.
And you can talk and move.
Because I believe skill checks are usually, they're usually actions.
I've seen something? That maybe Fen's having trouble swimming, so I'm gonna get in there after him.
Wait, don't come in.
Bloop.
Don't come into my room. I'm playing Minecraft.
Get out of my room playing Minecraft.
Alright, so you'd be about 5 feet away, but also they'd be 10 feet, so 15 feet movement. Plus it's difficult terrain, so yeah, you have used up all your movement getting there.
Okay.
So. Alright, and the creature is going to attack Finn.
Piss off. Oh, get off me.
I like that the creature of the pond is literally named creature of the pond.
It does 8 damage to the fin, and then tries to do a gator roll on it again.
Get the heck
Give
off.
me a con save. Disadvantage.
Oh god, I'm gonna
Or not
die.
disadvantage, just a con save. My bad. Not disadvantage.
Just you wait for it. Hey. Oh no.
Alright, you get 1 point of exhaustion
Oh boy.
as water enters your lungs.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
That creature is also seeing the new intruder going to try to pull you down another 10 feet.
How deep is this pond?
Baby shark.
About 30 feet.
Daddy shark.
Oh, no. I'm ready to die.
Just hit the dab like it was.
Finn, it's your turn.
I'm not dabbing in the water. Ah, shoot. Wait, no, it's got 40 feet of movement, but I can't dive in. Shit.
Remember that lightning mage we had at some point?
Hey, remember Sterling? He
No.
would have been totally useless right now.
He would have
I
burned
mean,
up
you
the
would have-
entire pond.
I can't move my
With
ancestors.
Sumina and Finn in it.
Exactly.
What an asshole.
Yeah, but the
Casualties he was willing to.
But the pond is made of water, and all of his spells were fire. So
And I would have to.
Nina would be terrific here.
Come on, come on. It
maybe,
electrocuting us.
maybe not
yes.
terrific for Fen, but
Disadvantage.
He can take some lightning.
Ooh,
Fine.
no! Yikes!
Goodbye.
I'm not breaking that grapple anytime soon. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
God damn it! I need to get some air, and then I can do my thing. That's it. I can't really do anything else.
You break away briefly from the creature, and seeing a light, you swim towards it, attempting to reach the surface, only to realize that it's a glowing hand axe at the bottom of the pond as the creature comes up behind you and grabs you again.
Damn it!
so they're now at the bottom of the pond,
Yes.
Hi guys.
like 20 feet down from where I am.
Yeah, so it takes 60 feet of movement to get to them.
It's really nice down
60?
here.
Yeah, because it's difficult terrain, because you're swimming.
Jeebus. Okay.
You're not a lizardman, you don't get normal movement in water.
From where I am, can I determine that something's really wrong?
Uh,
Oh, wait, I
roll me
have-
perception.
Something
Would that
is.
take my next turn's action, or
Here, I mean, Fan reached the light, so he should be at least visible by that point.
You would have seen a shadow, maybe.
Ah.
Yeah, if
Oh.
you stick your head beneath the algae, you might be able to.
Object or
I mean, I think
Another emaciated squid man pops up.
object, visual, sensory effects. Is that worth doing?
Alright, well, anyway, Finn, yeah, that's your turn. Garin, your turn. No, wait, you used your action. Want to use a bonus action, though?
Jamie, you're muted.
Galen can't see anything anyway, so he's just like, yeah, what the fuck?
Okay. Alright, Pavu.
Alright, I'm going in to get my axe back. Pow is going to rage as his bonus action. He does a really mighty roar, but a little silently because it's dark. And, you know, at night maybe he doesn't want to wake things up. And then he's jumping right after Smina. And he has actually swimming speed of 30 feet, so hopefully I can reach the creature on the fen at the bottom of
Alright,
the
you're
lake.
able to get down about, I think, 15 feet with your remaining movement.
No, I have 30 feet of swimming speed. So
I
I'll
know,
be
but you
using
have to
that.
move 15 feet to get to where you could start diving.
Yeah, sure. 15.
Yeah.
I have 40 normal speed otherwise.
Oh, yeah, 40 normal speed. Okay.
Mhm.
Then, yeah, you're able to swim down 25 feet. You are still 35 feet away from them, though. But you can kind of
Wait,
make
what?
out some shadows kind of swimming towards the bottom near where the axe is. 25 feet, yeah, okay. Yeah, you see
So,
two
look, I'm very
shapes
confused.
wrestling near the axe. Okay. No, I was thinking it was difficult terrain. My bad. No, okay.
Well,
Yeah, you
I'm all up in his face. Along the
not quite. You're a few feet away, but you can see two shapes kind of thrashing about in the pond. It's hard to make out what they are.
Can I grab one of them and dash upwards? To be able to get them into reach of Sumina.
I mean, You wouldn't be able to dash if you grab them first. You have to wait. You have to grab them and then wait for your next turn because you've already expended. Because that would, because you would have to use your action to dash. You're not a rogue, so you can't use a bonus action for that. So, do you want to grab them and then wait to dash?
Well, if I'm at the grabbing range, then I'm gonna grab. And then if I can breathe underwater. So I would like to give Fenna a very good kiss of air.
Wow.
Well, first off, roll me a d2.
A D2.
Just type in roll d2.
You gotta get a face full of squid.
That's a 1.
All right. You grab one of the two creatures. Well, actually, no. Roll me. Actually, yeah. Roll me for grappling. Roll me athletics.
Okay,
Okay. Because rage.
that is true.
I'm gonna say normal because underwater, but it's still 17. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm
So.
raging.
All right.
And I can breathe underwater, so I don't think it has any effect on me.
Finn, as you're being thrashed about, you feel something else begin to grab you and start pulling on you.
Uh-oh.
Roll me a strength save.
Wow, how many?
I mean, this
The thing it in begins to tug on you.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's what my character anyway.
As if trying to pull you away from the creature that has you. The creature in turn begins to fight.
Why are they playing tug of war with my body? God damn it.
However, it holds fast. Pavu, whatever it is very strong. You can't seem to break Finn away from it. Also, Finn, you take 3 damage from being tugged around in the water.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Is the action bonus action? Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
God damn it.
Go right ahead. Shen.
Yeah, right. Everyone's just running in there.
People aren't in heavy armor anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's my dilemma right here.
It's okay, you're our cheerleader.
I'm just gonna hold action to like get a clear line of sight on an enemy. No, that's it.
Okay. Serena.
Okay.
If you stick your face under the top layer of algae, you can kind of make out 3 shapes, one of which appears much bigger than the other 2. You guess it's probably a pavu kind of just tugging on something between them.
Okay. So I know Pavu's here. I know Fen's probably supposed to be here. The third one is probably not okay. So it would take 60 feet of movement to get to them. So I'm going to bonus action step of the to dash. So I have 90 feet of movement speed and swim down.
You're able to reach the bottom.
Okay, now with the light from the hand axe and my own dark vision, can I kind of get close enough to make out what any of these shapes are?
You can kind of tell the silhouettes of them, yes.
Okay, if I see one that's not fen looking, then can I stab it?
Uh,
Oh.
sure. You estimate that Finn. Actually, roll me perception real quick. You can have advantage because of your dark vision. Yes, you're fairly certain that Finn is in the middle. So, yeah, could go ahead and stab at one of the two other shapes.
Okay, so not the big one, because that's probably Pavu. The unknown one
Okay.
that I don't have any
Alright.
evidence for.
Yes, you can attack that one. Only to attack at disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage, okay. So this is just the first attack?
Yeah. Alright, you hit it.
And second attack?
Those are freaking good rolls.
Alright, that hits. Uh, the, the thing itself, is struck by your, blade twice in the water. You see, kind of a misty red haze of blood rise up in the water. It seems to let out a strange alien sound which reverberates through the water.
Okay, well, here's hoping that makes it slightly easier for...
By the time it reaches the surface, it comes out almost like a sort of strange high-pitched moan that you hear going. And Iridian
Yeah, what?
echoing through the woods. And yeah.
Right, so I'm hoping that makes it slightly easier for Fen to escape, and that's my turn.
The creature continues to attempt to get Ben. And give me your con save.
Oh boy.
That would be. Does that pass? Does that pass? Yes, it does. Just barely.
Oh, thank God.
All right, and
This my ambition would be able to reach. No, it can't.
all right, it's your turn, Finn.
Alright, same thing as before. Bing, shit. Well, while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna be mentally berating it with awakened mind. So it's just 6 swears I managed to get in before my turn ends.
All right. Where is Iridian?
Right here.
Oh, you blend in with the tree. That's why I didn't
Yes,
see
I
you.
am one with my environment.
Edgy boy.
Basically, underwater acoustics is what I mean, Seraphin.
Okay.
You don't get sonar.
She's in a dolphin. Yikes.
Click, click, click. Squeak, squeak.
And even then, technically, it would only tell you the relative size of the things you're sensing.
Uh-huh.
It wouldn't really tell you what they are. And since two of these things are fairly the same,
Basically, my own guesswork is
yeah,
best.
right. Basically, for right now, I'm gonna make you roll a d2 every time you go to attack,
God.
because they're basically spinning around underwater together. All right.
So I think was that Fenn's turn, and then it's Garen.
Yes, it is Garn's turn, but hold up real quick. All right, hold up real quick.
Hey guys, let's never fight underwater again.
I'm not fighting underwater.
Okay,
Aw.
good. Keep it that way, because it
Yeah.
sucks.
See, this is what happens when you have 12 brain.
I also have 12 brain.
Clearly not.
I also don't want my friend to die.
I can't do anything. I'll just sink to the bottom and be useless.
Well, the fight is in the bottom.
Yeah, I mean,
You're in the
sink,
bottom.
you could sink to the bottom and be useless, or stay up there and be useless.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to get up.
Heck, you
I
could throw
I
us,
can get you up.
you could throw us like a rope or something.
I don't have any rope.
Where is your net? Fish us out.
I'll just throw my net over everyone.
Just fish us out, man.
actually not a bad idea, fish with my net. Wait, this might work.
I mean, your net has a range of like 5 feet, 15 feet long, and we're 30 feet down.
You're paying attention to what's going on in the
I
pond,
have
right?
a rope. Huh?
You're paying attention to what's going
Yeah,
on.
I'm waiting if I can get like side of an enemy. I'm holding my action. Like, Because when I see someone, I'm just gonna cast Compel Duel and make him come over to me.
Okay. Give me a charisma save.
Oh,
Woof, that'll
Yeah,
do.
yeah, I failed, right?
You feel a cold, icy presence nearby.
Got him.
Isn't that you see a specter passing through the tree behind you as it attempts to enter your form. You're able to back up, however, and avoid it.
Aha, an enemy.
Roll me a wisdom save too.
Oh,
You are frightened by the spooky ghost.
this is gay.
You're gay.
Yeah, so
Don't roll the tree next time.
I rolled a. Okay, cut me some fucking slack. Oh god, each non-undead with 6 feet of.
Unless, are you, as I know some paladins have immunity to fear at certain levels.
I don't think I have Aura of Courage.
Okay, yeah, that might, okay.
Wait,
You don't
I
have
think that's a base. I think that's a base
yeah.
paladin.
no,
trait.
it's 10 level.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
10.
Yeah,
Okay.
alright. Yeah, you're not. Garin, you also see the spooky ghost.
Get him! Wait, what was the charisma save for? For him trying to possess me or something?
It did.
It did
Yes.
possess me? Oh, okay.
It tried to.
Oh, thank god I didn't fail that
It
one
was
at
on
least.
13 save. Garin, you also have to roll the wisdom save because spooky ghost.
Come on, Garen, tell me. Also, don't forget about. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here you go. Aura protection. That's it. What's up, Mima? No clue. Ah, well, you got a +4, but you still fail.
And not only does Garin fail, but Garin, roll me roll me a 1d4.
Don't get into the water, please.
Oof. Can I fight something if I'm frightened?
I think you can have disadvantage.
Ah, everything.
Basically.
Yeah.
Garin, hold on a second.
Oh, I can't willingly move closer either, apparently.
Well, luckily you're within 5 feet of it as it is.
How old are you, Garin?
Where's
How
Jamie
old
at?
is Garin? How old is the Garin?
32.
You're muted,
There you go.
Jamie.
Sorry, Galen's 32.
Yeah, see, boom. Boom, I'm a genius?
Not anymore.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
wow. ×2.
Worse.
Let's see. If the save fails by 5 or more, the target also ages 1d4. So
Yeah.
that's times 10 years.
Less worse. Wait.
So you're 72 now.
Yikes!
Ah.
The aging effect can only be reversed with a greater restoration spell. But only within 24 hours of it occurring.
What?
Oh my god.
Wait, what was the DC? Like, how close was I to it?
13?
Yes, 13.
Oh, I was 1 off! Fuck! No, actually 2 off, because attacker went. No, wait, yeah, 2 off. Attacker went.
No, I think
Oh,
if you
attacker
meet the
went?
save.
No, I think you meet it. It succeeds. Yeah.
Oh, it's static. Oh, it's static. Yeah, wait, never mind. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So I would be the attacker in that case. Oh wait, that's such a shame. Even with my aura protection, he was 5 off.
Yep.
Yikes. That was
So
just
old
5.
man Garin with his hair completely white now, his face wrinkled in age. The spooky ghost. You're also frightened for 1 minute.
I mean, if that had been like one of the elves, 40 extra years, that's nothing.
Oh,
But to a
Jamie's really,
human, that's like half your entire life.
Jamie's really getting that dick, huh? Also, greater restoration. I don't think we have anyone that can
Yeah,
burn.
so scared by ghosts, so you gotta use your movement to try to move away from it.
Wait, you said frightened, right?
Yeah, he's frightened by the ghost.
Yeah.
I think frightened is just you can't move closer to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like
Oh, okay.
turned is you have to move away.
Oh,
Like the
okay.
cleric.
And the thing is,
my
it's in
bad.
range,
Okay, yeah.
but I have a disadvantage on everything.
Yeah.
But what do I want to do?
Well, it's Garen's turn, so
Yeah.
you got some
Well,
time
the
to
thing is,
figure it out.
I held my action until I could see an enemy, so I don't know
That
if this
is
counts.
true.
Does this count?
I mean, it is an enemy, so I guess.
I'm just gonna make it simple for everyone and just like take a swing.
I thought you were holding a compelled duel.
Yeah, but I don't know how I feel about casting that on a ghost that I'm frightened of. I also never clearly stated compelled duel. I just said that I'm holding action until I see an enemy. I was considering compelled duel to bring them out of the water, but this one's already out of the water, you know?
I mean, yeah, but like, I think you have to specify your held action.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you don't. You just have to like clear, say trigger. Like I hold my action until this happens, which I did.
Yeah, but I mean, I think you have to specify what you do with your action as well.
I mean,
Okay.
Like,
Mary didn't ask.
Either way,
I don't
that's-
think you do.
I'd
Anyway.
have to look at.
Anyway, it's Garen's turn, so Garen, you want to do anything with the ghost?
Okay, we'll take a swing.
You can hear his bones creak of old age. Yikes! Never mind.
Garen, you're enraged by the spooky ghost and what it did to you. Well, you're scared, but your fear is rageful fear, and the rageful fear gives you strength.
Yeah.
Question: Does the flanking give him the 15 advantage or no?
No, because also you're technically scared, so I don't want to count you as actually flanking it. You're just kind of standing there, cowering with your sword up against the tree. You're not really actively flanking it, so. But you do hit it the first 2 times, so.
Just a
That
second.
equals 33, which is halved.
Oh, that's half.
And he's going to.
Because it has resistance to non-magical weapons.
That's his, would you call it? Fighter ability.
He's gonna what?
Yeah, sorry, I just lost my card there.
Action surge or
Yeah, action surge, and he's going to use the precision attacks as well. So he adds the 2d8 damage. So he does an extra 13 halved. Hold on, did I hit the click in the first one? Oh yeah, I did.
Huh?
I wasn't sure if I clicked on both damage rolls, but I did. So
I think if you're using your action surge, you get a whole other action. So
You do.
So I mean, you could take your attack action again.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're action surging for. You haven't used it, have you?
nah, yeah, I used it. See,
Yeah?
I've got, yeah, I've got 2 of those. Two of those that hit. 1 of those that
Yeah,
doesn't hit.
but
That was
you have two attacks per
Action.
attack action.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah,
you-
and 1 action surge. So the action surge is to attack the 3rd time.
Oh, no, the action surge gives you a whole full attack
Yeah.
action.
Yeah, so you
So-
get 2 attacks out of it.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you can do a total of 4 per turn when you action
Alright,
surge.
okay.
So one
Yeah.
more?
Yeah, that's why we're a bit confused. Like, what? Nah,
Miss.
hit or miss.
But yeah, that should be a total of what? Contain two. Yeah, whatever.
Hit or miss. She took the fucking kid.
So 46 points of damage halved.
All right. Yes, that hits.
Oh, wait, the 13 hits.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah,
Ghost only has like 11 AC.
misses because it's disadvantage because I'm frightened. I think.
No, that's true. You would get so yeah, wouldn't hit then.
Sam, you
Alright,
wouldn't
yeah.
get the crit.
Yep.
Awkward.
Yeah. But anyway, you get you do get 25 damage on it, which is reduced to 12 damage because of resistance to non-magical weapons. And then we get to go to good old Pavu.
Oh, drunk, Pablo.
So I'm holding
Pavu.
Fen at the moment, right? I didn't lose my grip.
No, he was able to tug it away from you. Basically, when you try to grab the Finn, you're gonna have to go into a tug of war.
Alright. So I guess I'm just gonna try to attack the thing that is holding it.
All right.
Oh god, be careful.
Roll me a 1d2.
Hmm. So
Roll
one.
me attack.
Where's my hand axe? Oh, there it is. Okay.
That hits.
And I get another hit.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's
That
bad.
doesn't hit.
And I'm in the water, and I do have a lightning attack.
Oh my god.
And but it's weird because it's a targeted attack, not an area of effect attack. So I don't know how that works
Why
in the
don't you
water.
find out?
Well,
Your 11 brain tells you this is a great idea.
well, I mean, it says that then.
I mean, that's under normal conditions.
Well, I know how lightning and water works. I come from a sailing village. The thing is, this thing. Anyways, I get to pick the opponent, and if I don't pick, then it doesn't happen. So that's my turn.
Yeah, that's all you're gonna do. Okay.
Yeah.
Finn, you take 7 damage from an axe.
Great.
Tis great indeed.
All right. All right. If that's Pavu's turn, then it goes now to Iridian. Iridian, there's a spooky ghost.
Yeah, I know. But I have disadvantage on everything I do. I am going
Oh, that's
to.
true.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
cast like save spells. That'd be fine.
I mean, ultimately, every disadvantage on anything you try to do to the ghost, really. But yeah.
Well, no, it actually says I have disadvantage on everything if I can see the ghost.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. Yeah, you can definitely see the ghost.
Yeah, so it's kind of like fucking with
Oh.
everything. Actually,
Oh. I mean,
Are
it
you
does, have,
gonna-
it does have low AC, and you're a paladin, and it's an undead. So
what was that about being frightened?
Okay, must make a charisma saving throw.
Or choose to fail.
Okay, Garin, do you want to choose to fail or do you want to fight?
Well, it's not gonna do much if he's not frightened or charmed. Is he frightened?
Yep.
Oh, he is.
he was so frightened he became old.
No. That was the other save, wasn't it?
It was the same save.
Oh, then he is frightened. Okay, my bad.
Mhm.
Jamie, you there?
Jamie.
Is he muted? No, he's not muted. Or maybe his mic is muted with like a different button. I don't know. Well, how's life?
Eh,
Yeah?
eh,
Yeah?
could be worse.
Could be better.
I mean, could be Fen.
I mean, fair, yeah. But it could also be me.
Oh, you don't have it that bad.
No, I mean, like, I meant like on the opposite way, that you're not in the pool.
Oh, I'm fine being in the pool. I don't have to deal with a ghost.
Well, I don't have to deal with fish tentacles.
We're not dealing with the fish tentacles.
We're dealing with Fen, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
I mean, if we kill him first, he can't kill him. I mean, it's...
kill him. Ooh,
Exactly.
kill him.
If we kill Fen, then we don't have to worry about accidentally hurting Fen.
Yeah, we
That's
can go insane.
That's not how it works. Also, don't commit kill, please. Me no like. Oh, Jamie messaged me.
I mean, you can't see anything.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh. There's some secret goings on.
Is there?
Alright, so I'm going to guess that Jamie decides he wants to fail.
That's. Oh, Jamie, are you there? I can see him lighting up, but
I think he's picking up Shin.
He may be muted.
It's not really.
Was having technical difficulties.
Either way, I think safe bet that you would choose to fail.
I'm assuming he does.
So in that case, any bonus action from Aurelian?
I can. Yeah, no. I don't think I'm good. I'm good.
Amazed you're not just divine smiting this thing.
I have to hit it to use Divine Smite, don't I? Yeah, I have to hit it with a melee weapon attack. I don't have the attack to hit. I'm good. That was my action.
Okay then. That's gonna be our action. Well then, we'll go to
Jamie's frightened. That's
Sir Mina. Alright, Sir Mina, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Are you gonna drown in the pond or are you gonna fight back? Yeah, no, it is your turn though, Seraphin.
Sorry, my internet just derped for a second.
Oh,
What
okay.
was being asked?
Yeah, your turn.
Okay, jeez, I don't know what to do. I don't want to like, kill Fen.
You have a 50% chance not to hit Finn.
Can I... Can I try and discern which one was the one that I hit before? Or are they like rolling around too much?
Yeah, they're like violently thrashing around. Take a
Right.
swing if you want.
I'm trying to think if I have anything else. 'Cause this isn't going so well right now. I'm going to take a punch at one of them and make it a stunning strike.
Okay. Take your punch.
Oh, wait, after all the D2, don't I?
Alright. I roll the d2. Ah, that's a miss.
Okay, I will try again.
Oof.
The heck?
You attempt to strike at the two masses, but one of them propels the two of them just out of the way in time, and you end up smacking Pavu instead.
I just knew it.
Pavu, you take 3 bludgeoning and you're stunned.
Well, I mean, I get to choose if I spend a
Oh,
key point for the stunning strike on a hit, so if it went to wildly the wrong target, I
okay.
wouldn't do
Well,
it.
that's fine
So
then. Okay.
also they get a save against it, so
Alright,
well,
fair enough.
I guess I'll move back up into range of them and bonus action flurry of blows. I can at least get one of them to stop moving. That's something.
First one's a miss. Roll me. It's just 2 strikes for a flurry of blows.
Yeah. Normally I can get
Okay.
one unarmed on a bonus, but Flurry of Blows gives you a second.
Roll me a d2. Roll me damage.
And whatever target must make me a con save against being stunned.
Alright. What's the DC?
15?
You managed to strike something. It sits still in the water.
Okay, so whatever it is stunned until the end of my next turn. Meaning it
Alright.
has whatever is in the stun condition. I think it can't take actions, bonus actions, reactions. I always have to check. I can never
Okay.
quite remember.
Does it take a save on its turn?
No, it's just it lasts until the end of my next turn.
Alright. That's fine. Alright. Well, congratulations, Finn. You're free. The creature sits motionless, floating there. You can make it about halfway.
Is that with spending an action to dash, or?
Oh, if they spend an action, you'll just reach the surface then.